You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius-Dini Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius-Dini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, hello and welcome to another incredible episode of Behind the Mind series, where we dive into the universe of the people who create these marvelous aspirations. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. Big ups to my folks who are Indigos, Crystalline, or the Starseeds, and for my Vigilantes audience family. And of course, my hooligans, and shout out to my people who are vegetarian, pescatarian, or vegans. We are averaging over 41,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 7 solid years. I appreciate all of you guys who have been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, education, news, art, films, and research in every aspect. And we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award winning artists, nominees, to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology revolutionaries, educators, visual artists, from authors to professors, and vampires. Or people think they're vampires. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and chat with Dini. So check it out to book an interview or to appear on my other show, Skeptics. Email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That's V as in Victor. Or you can email me at chatwithdini@onlyonemediagroup.com. We hope to get the stories behind these unique people and give them a chance to tell their truth to us and the universe. That's Vigilantes Radio purpose. You know the number to dial, 701-801-9813. Share that number with your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from my website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the midst and in the chat room with all of us. So feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much. And as always, all episodes are available for free download. You can grab it from either Spreaker.com/Only One Media Group, iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, Castbox, Player FM, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. I've conducted over 1,000 interviews and counting.
All right, man, let's get started.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all good, man. Well, introduce yourself and tell us why you chose music.
How I chose music? Like, my name is Lejetski. So Lejetski, like, you know, the jet ski in the beach with the waves, everything. And so how I choose music, I always like need music in my life. And some days a friend said to me, like, let's do a freestyle, and I couldn't do it. And so I was like angry with myself, and the next morning I decided to write my things, write my song, and then all started. It all started like this, and then I never stopped to rap, to write, and to do music.
So it began as just like a, let me try this, and then you found out that you actually had talent to do music, right?
Yeah, exactly. A friend. Yeah.
So who was like some artist that you were listening to before you became an artist?
I was listening. I don't know if you know French artists, but I really listen a lot of French artists, underground artists, and there is someone who is pretty famous. It's Nekfeu is the one who inspired me, because like he had really text meaning in sense and meaning in his text, and so I had to always figure how and what did he wanted to say, you know. And that's the really one that inspired me a lot. But there is so many, in fact, so many. I can tell, so many.
For sure. So
Yeah.
how's the music scene in Paris?
Sorry, the music scene.
Yeah.
It's pretty huge. But I want to improve the scene, because sometimes it's too much blocking a vision of the rap scene, and maybe even in USA, like there is something, I don't know how to say it in English, but like I want to change a bit that vision of rap, you know. It's always it's a bit a bad vision, like we have to rap about streets, and we can do this, but there is something else. And so the scene in Paris is as I said, it's huge. There is many different types of rap, and we are inspired by US. We are inspired a lot by USA, but it's growing. It's really growing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So man, you put out your debut single. How do you feel about that?
About my first single?
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. Like the results, everything. Like it was a huge thing, and it was really instinct release, because like I did the single 1 week before I released it, so I had to go mix it, mastering. Everything was pretty fast. It was really fast and instinctive.
Yeah.
And so a lot of good news came with it, and it gave me like more. I want to really do more, because it's really the first one, and since like I did a lot.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
So you also are a co-owner or co-founder of the record label French Slime Rich. Tell us about this
exactly.
label, man.
It's a label we create with my slime, Issa Smith, a French rapper in Paris too, and we want to take the French scene, like you said, Paris scene, French scene, because there is not only Paris, and we want to make it go international, because sometimes in Paris, in France, we stay in our vision that French rap is only gonna stay in France, but for me it's really wrong. Like we have that's what I was saying about the vision that I want to change, because we can go international. I think there is no limit, or we can go international and being inspire, you know, every other country, like we are inspired by other country. It's just about how we want to do it and do it. I think so.
Absolutely. How many artists do you guys have?
For now, we have only like we have 4 artists, but we are growing. We are growing in the time, and yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah.
All right. So, this year is almost over. Any more plans as far as musical releases or any plans with your label that you plan to do before this year ends?
Of course. I wanted to send a link, but I couldn't. So I just released a new video clip with a new single. So it's a pretty huge clip with big effects, and I'm really, really proud of that clip. I'm going to release a mixtape before the end of the year. This is a solo. This isn't with the label. So I'm going to release a mixtape with old school that I didn't release. And so also I'm releasing something this week. So this week I'm releasing something. And yeah, I'm going to. So that's it. The mixtape. The new video clip I just released 2 weeks ago, and 2 or 3 songs before the mixtape.
Oh, nice. You said you just released a music video?
Yeah, that's it on YouTube.
Dope.
It's called Rodeo. It's a pretty I'm so proud of that song. So proud.
Yeah. All right. So what about next year, man? What are the plans for next year?
Next year in my plan it's an album, but I'm not sure everything's going to make it. But in my plan it's an album. The album releasing, like now I'm really starting and releasing single, improve my stuff, because I'm recording at home. I'm recording myself. I'm engineering. I'm doing the engineer of sound, and so improve my stuff for it, and do the album. The album is the project, like for summer. The album is the project, so I have to prepare everything.
Yeah, awesome. Before we let you go, man, let our listeners know where they can connect with you online.
Okay. So my Instagram is Lejetski. You put Lejetski on Instagram, Lejetski official, and you will find easy. And then you have the link. You have the link on Instagram with all the release. It's a solo tour link. All the release, Instagram Lejetski, Spotify Lejetski, YouTube Lejetski, everywhere Lejetski.
All right, man. Well, I am super excited to have you with us this morning. It's morning for us. It's like what, afternoon for you guys, or
beginning of afternoon.
Yeah. And man, I wish you much success in the future. We'll be watching, and I'll definitely check out your music video.
Thanks. Go. Radio.
Absolutely.
Radio.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Dini.
All right. Thank you, Lejetski, man. And like I said, take
Radio. Care. Thanks, you too.
C'est Jetski, plus de cash, plus d'univers. J'suis tellement chaud de me les faire. C'est Jetski, plus de cash, plus d'univers. J'suis tellement chaud de me les faire. J'sens plus l'hiver, du shit l'air me fait fly tu de la planète et je vois plein d'êtres de tout là-haut. C'est Jetski, plus de cash, plus d'univers. J'suis tellement chaud de me les faire. J'sens plus l'hiver, du shit l'air me fait fly tu de la planète et je vois plein d'êtres de tout là-haut. Peu importe où t'es, je viendrai trouver si on doit faire affaire. Peu importe où je suis, je vais monter pour vol planer. Peu importe tes délais, sur la terrasse je l'ai cramé. Peu importe combien il te manque de cases, je suis le plus cramé. C'est pour ça que je vais gagner. Ils sont distraits par les taspés, c'est moi qui distrais les taspés. C'est moi qui dis si c'est carré. Le jet depuis 7 ans de drill. Faire la fête c'est pas dans le deal. Je bosse pour être extensible. Là ta petite devient excentrique. Non j'ai pas son temps. Je fais beaucoup de choses, je sais beaucoup de choses. Mais j'ai pas son temps. Lui faire des saltos, c'est ce qu'elle attend. Donc pourquoi perdre mon temps et rentrer en badant. Je le fais maintenant. 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 Et sans perdre mon temps. Je le fais maintenant. Je le fais maintenant. Je le fais maintenant. Et sans perdre de temps. D'habitude attends. MC attend, ta petite elle attend, ta maman attend, faut rentrer à la maison. Dans le nez, il a la selle. Normal s'il flaire pas. Comme Jet, sur le navire, comme Banger. No cap, j'suis en putain de banger. J'suis en banger, yo, j'suis en banger. J'suis en banger, j'suis en banger. J'suis en banger, j'suis en banger. J'suis en banger, banger. J'fais des bangers à longueur de journée, yo, banger. J'suis un banger, j'suis un banger, j'suis un banger.
Leadership is a fantastic skill. It can dramatically help us boost our productivity, effectively utilize all of our assets, and provide us the ability to make quite an impact despite the odds. And like any other skill, leadership is a skill that can be taught and mastered. But why take the inspiration from any other person when you can learn and take the inspiration from the leaders of the leaders, our very own Jesus Christ himself? Yes, you've heard right. At Lead 1212, we offer podcasts to teach you everything about Christian-based leadership, with Christ at the center of everything. A kind of leadership that isn't about holding authority over someone else, but positively influencing them to reach new heights. So, if you want to learn more about Christian-based leadership, then visit our website or contact us to get started today.
I just listened to a fantastic podcast on leadership. Dave and Chris break down leadership from a Christian perspective and really do a great job of explaining leadership. You have to check this out. Lead 1212 is a podcast on Christ-centered leadership. Check it out over at feeds.captivate.fm/lead-1212. Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio Live. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab it from either Spreaker.com/only1media group, Spotify, Castbox, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, the app Podcast Addict, or over at our website, which again is only1mediagroup.com, and that goes for every single show that we've ever aired. If you like to request some music or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@only1mediagroup.com. That is V as in Victor. And here's my disclaimer: we are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, scratch all of that, because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Just kidding. On behalf of myself, Dini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word, because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, TikTok, at all social media sites, as well as Spreaker, YouTube. We always follow back. Okay, well, just remember to put yourself into everything that you do and never stop investing in yourself. Peace, love, grilled cheese, and talk with you later.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.